Hello students, in this session we are going to discuss display procedure which is required in most of the assembly language program. Okay, so as per previous discussion we discussed these points. Again few additional things which are required to be discussed. I will discuss as an introduction and then I will start with display procedure. So section dot data for it is for declaration of data, declaration of variable, declaration of messages. That is initialized variable. Already value you can assign those variable can be declared in data section. Section.bss, that is nothing but uninitialized variable. You want to reserve memory for some variables, those can be declared in BSS section. Here one variable is declared which is uninitialized, only value is reserved, or sorry, only memory is reserved. RESB is a directive reserve byte. How many bytes? 2 bytes for this variable. Value is not initialized, only memory is allocated, memory is reserved for this variable. Few variables we required after calculation, we want to store value in those variable and we are only declaring those variable without any value. Similar manner in section.bss for assembly language, you can declare variables for reserving memory only. Okay. And section.data initialize. You can initialize value to these variables. Okay. Messages, variables, those can be declared in data section. Now, next related to macro and syscall. Already in previous session we discussed related to macro and syscall. Here again print syscall and we can say print macro is written within that syscall function is written. Okay. Similar manner exit syscall is written or exit macro is written here. Remember basic percent macro and percent n macro are directives. Okay. Now check for text section. As I already discussed for this point in previous session, so I am not giving more focus on this point. I am going for text section now. Okay, and very important here is display procedure. If you want to display number on screen, at that time you supposed to write this procedure. You cannot directly pass things or directly display number on screen. You supposed to write one procedure and that we are going to discuss now. Section dot text, this is fixed format. You're supposed to start with label. This first line will print message on screen. Which message it's supposed to display? This is my first program for display number. Next, which number, this number you want to display. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. This H indicate hex value. Okay. Load number in Rx because whatever content of Rx, those are going to display. So what basic thing, that is nothing but when you are passing value to Rx, content of Rx is used in display procedure for display of that number or display of that register content. Okay. So this display procedure, if we will check here, so this is the name of the procedure. You all are aware about call instruction is for procedure. Okay. So what is syntax of this call instruction? Call procedure name. So control will transfer to the procedure name. It will search for that procedure name and procedure name is this. So what next things are given, very important things which we supposed to check here. Now, when you want to display any number in assembly language, at that time, each digit of that number should be converted into its asterisk. Each number from that each digit from that number should be converted into its ASCII hex. So how to convert? So you suppose to separate out each digit. First, you will take one. You will convert it into its ASCII hex. You will take next number. You will convert into ASCII hex. Next, convert into ASCII hex. Next, convert into ASCII hex. Then only you can pass those values to print syscall, or you can say same syscall you can use, only it requires ASCII value of each digit which you want to display. So that is done in this procedure. What is done? Separation of each digit and converting into its ASCII hex. So how to separate out each digit? If I will divide this number by 10, by 100, what will be the remainder? What will be the question? Can I use that method to separate out each digit? Yes, I can use, and it is used here to separate out each digit. After separating, we can convert into ASCII hex. So we'll start from here. Move RBX, some initializations are there at the starting for division purpose. So division is used to separate out each digit. Now, if you will observe here, move RBX comma 16, which will act as a divisor because it is hex number system. If it is BCD, you can use directly 10. Okay. Move RCX comma 4, how many number of digits you want to display. This semicolon indicates comment. Move RSI char ans plus 3. If you will check here in BSS section, char ans variable is declared and memory is reserved for that. Char ans here will act as a buffer. So check here why buffer, for what purpose? That is nothing but after conversion of each digit into its ASCII hex, it should be loaded into one buffer so that it can be used for display. Okay, so you can check statement here, load last byte address of char buffer in RSI. So when I am writing like this plus 3 means it will point to 0, 1, 2, third location of char. If I am writing like this without plus 3, it is pointing to first location. But I am adding plus 3 means it is going to point to the fourth location of char. Why it is so, we will discuss, but remember now it is pointing to fourth location. Some initialization again, that is nothing but move RDX comma 0 for division purpose. When you want to divide any number at that time, if number is of 8 bit, okay, if number is of 8 16 bit, you can divide it by 8 bit. If number is of 32 bit, you can divide it by 16 bit. And for that purpose, if you remember div instruction, only one operand can be specified, that is divisor can be specified with instruction. Upper part, dividend part, will be taken by default from RAX register. So we loaded RAX with value. So this is upper part. Lower part is divisor will be RBX, and it require RDX also because what I discussed, whatever divisor, upper part should be higher than that. For example, here RBX. So upper part will be combination of RAX and RDX. RAX is having value which we want to use, and RDX should be initialized to 0 prior to using div RBX. Okay. And for more detail, you supposed to go for div instruction. Okay. Make RDX as 0 as in division instruction. RDX colon RX means combining this value will be divided by RBX. Now after division, remainder will come in DL register. We are comparing it with 9. See here, for 0 to 9, ASCII value is between 30 to 39. Okay. So if number is between 0 to 9, after division we will get remainder. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4 will be divided by 16. We will get 4 as a remainder. Now what we are doing, and where it will get, it will be in DL register. Compare DL with 09. If it is lesser, okay, if it is lesser than 9, or it is between 0 to 9, directly add 30 in that. Why? Because ASCII value for 0 to 9 is between 30H to 39H. What I discussed now, we are getting first digit, first remainder as a 4. So we are comparing with 9. Okay, in this example we are getting 4. So we are comparing with 9. If below or equal, add 30. This is label. This is label. With this instruction, label is expected. So this is label. It will go to this label and it will add 30H if it is below or equal. And here we are aware about this is below 9. Okay, wherever these things are written, these are labels. This is procedure name, but same syntax is used as label only in assembly language. So add 30H, add DL comma 30H, means 4 plus 30, 34H. That will be the value. Move DL, content of DL to where RSI is pointing. Square bracket indicate memory location. So where RSI is pointing, RSI is pointing to this buffer last location. So 34 will be stored where RSI is pointing. This is ASCII hex value for 4. Now decrement RSI. RSI will point to previous location. Okay. Now decrement RCX. RCX is counter. 4 digit we want to display. So RCX is initialized to 4. Now it will become 3. Okay. So if not 0, it will check previous result is not 0. You can check here also. If not 0, it will go to this label CNT. Where CNT? Here. Again initialization will be there. Again initialization will be there. Now divide RBX. Where RBX, what will be the content of RBX? That is 1, 2, 3. Prior to this, for first iteration, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. But now quotient will be in RBX, so value will be 1, 2, 3. Check div instruction properly. Okay. Now division will happen. 3 will be separated out. Now compare with 0, 9. If below equal, go for add 30. It will add 30. Again, that is nothing but it will become 33, which is ASCII value for 3. It will copy to previous location, means second last location. Again decrement RSI. It will point to another, or we can say previous location again. Now it will decrement RCX, which will become now 2. If not 0, continue. So this process will continue. It will first separate out 4, convert into its ASCII for 34, stored in buffer, separated out 3, convert into its ASCII hex, that is 33, stored in buffer. Same way, separated out 2, converted into its ASCII hex, stored in buffer. So what will be the value of buffer at the end? That is 31, 32, 33, 34. That's, that is stored in char ans. Okay. After this whole loop overs. When this whole loop will over, when Cx will become 0. Okay. Now after this, what is written? Print char ans comma 4. That is content of char ans supposed to be printed. And what is the length of char ans? That is 4. And at the end of procedure, always RET statement is required. That is nothing but return statement, which will return back to program next line from where call instruction is there. So what is next line, or what is the instruction return after that? That is nothing but exit. Okay, so this is the end of this program. Now we will check execution of this program. Just check, I am copying this. You can directly type here You can directly type code also, no problem, but just we are having that code, so I am copying that code, I am executing that code. What it is displaying result as 1 2 3 4. I will just make some changes. Instead of 1 2 3 5, 5 6 7 8, it will display 5 6 7 8. Okay, just go through code, just go through comments, try to understand. If you want to modify this program for 2 digit, you can modify. Check thing, I am modifying this for only 2 digit. Where I am doing modification, that is important, you supposed to understand those. Okay, counter will become 2. Okay, now I am running this code, it displays 78. So check things, try to understand with comment. Check this video again, type your own code and check with results. Okay.